Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. It has been a very long time since I have uploaded. It hasn't been such a long time. It has been a week and a half, but I have been consistently posting for the last few months, so it feels like a very long time. I did upload a community post on my channel for the people that have not seen it, warning that my computer broke, so I would have to wait for my computer to get fixed so that I could, resume our regular scheduled videos. And when I mean I died, I mean not I died. I did not die. I'm still very much alive. I mean, my computer really fried and died. It was actually a very lucky thing that happened to me was that it broke like a week before it lost its warranty. Otherwise, it would have been so expensive that I would have been better off just buying a new computer, because the motherboard was broken for some reason, the keyboard, all the USB ports, and for some reason they had to replace the case of the computer. I'm not quite sure. They did not explain how I managed to do that, but somehow I did, which is quite strange because I only use this computer, normal things, YouTube, Netflix sometimes, and then all of these Sims things, which I do suppose do fry up your computer a little bit. So I got my computer back on Thursday, and it took me about 12 hours to download the game and all the expansion packs, but now we are back and I am going to start building like a maniac again. So next week, expect everything to go back to normal. Hopefully nothing will get in the way of me having videos on the days that I am supposed to have them out. Anyways, little side rant over. So today we are building a base game only house. This house is a Cape Cod styled mansion. It has a lot of rooms in it. I had to build this quite quickly. It took me about like 5 or 6 hours. I had to do it quite quickly because I still wanted a video to be out this week. So we are uploading on a Saturday, which is not usual for my channel at all. But here we go. Now, this house, as you might be able to tell, is absolutely enormous. It has 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, which they are the bane of my existence. If you are familiar with my channel at all, then you would know that I hate furnishing bathrooms, especially if it's base game only, just because they get so boresome. And boresome, is that a word? That is not a word. They are extremely repetitive and I just copy paste the bathrooms. I have no patience for them. So there's 9 in this house, so that is quite a lot. I wanted to do a little bit of a different house, as I've been explaining in my last few videos. In case you didn't see those, I am trying to include a lot more base game only builds into my channel and into my gallery, just so that more people can have access to it. And I am building those base game only houses in several different styles, or every house does have a big seller point. In this house would be first the style of the house, of course, the Cape Cod. That is a very popular style because it's very nice architectural style, I think. But also this house has, the main focus is the entry and like the staircase to the upstairs in the main entry room. I wanted it to be very grand, but light and airy at the same time. I could have worked on it a bit more just to perfect it. But I did not have enough time to do that, but I think that I am still happy with the outcome. So it has like the little bay window around with plenty of windows, and we do this creating platforms, which they are extremely handy doing this. And then above the staircase. So as you go up the stairs, you have like a little mezzanine level. So it's open downstairs so you can look over the balcony. And there's a little sitting room up there as well. Now, this house does include quite a lot of different rooms. First one would be the garage. Of course, garages, they are not usable in The Sims because they don't drive, but it's always nice to include them just for realism, just to look pretty and just to have a space in the house to put ugly items. So in this case, I did not do my usual gym into the garage just because I have an extra gym in the house, but I did put in a fake debug car, and there's a woodworking table there. There's also a few plant pots. If you do have any skill building items that look ugly or they're very big, you can put them there so that they're not like messing up your main living quarters. That garage then goes into the kitchen dining area. It is a very large room. You have a nice island in the middle. I wanted this house to have a lighter color scheme with a few little dark touches. So you see those in like the lamps and the chairs. And despite that having a quite large table, I wanted still to have a formal dining room. So we have that. We have a art/painting room. It's quite small. You just have 2 easels, and then you have a lot of canvases, some blank, some painted canvases, just to spice it up a bit. So if you do have any artistic Sims, then that would suit this house quite well. We also have a very large playroom. I always like to include this because not only am I a mom, but sometimes the Sims, they design stuff for kids that are quite large. So I like to give them a big playroom because sometimes these things don't fit into bedrooms, such as like the puppet thing and the doll houses. They are all so large. So I always try to include a room where you can just put all of the toys in there so you can have extra space in the bedrooms. So that's what I did. Then, like I mentioned, we have a gym, and on the downstairs we also have, of course, a sitting room, which is quite nice. And I think that is it for the downstairs. Yes, I think that is it. Then going upstairs, you've got 5 main bedrooms in this house. I'm going to tell you about the extra bedroom in a second, but in the main house you have 5 bedrooms. Then you have a little cinema room up there. The room is quite small, but I could fit in a few chairs, a large TV screen, and some muted lighting in there. Just a nice place for you to go watch a movie. Then I created what I personally think is the best kids room I've ever created in The Sims. I have daughters. I have 2 of them, in fact, and nowadays they have grown out quite a bit, but when they were little, they were very princessy. And so I kind of went with that theme, and we made a princess room using some wedding arches and a lot of curtains and like soft pink tones. And I loved the way it ended out. It is quite cute. You even have like a chalk drawing of like a little princess looking doll, so I put that in the room as well, and I think it's a really adorable bedroom. Upstairs, all of the 5 bedrooms have their own bathroom. Some have quite large bathrooms, some have more, conservative sized ones, but each one has their own bathroom, so there's no fights. So that is good. There's also 1 extra bathroom upstairs. Of course, in The Sims, it's not needed, but in my head, would be like a guest bathroom upstairs in case someone would be in your cinema room. They wouldn't have to go into your bathroom. And the 6th bedroom. The 6th bedroom is located actually outside of the house. I created a little guest house. It is quite small. It is in the same style of the house. It's like a miniature of the house, which is quite cute. And I put in a little house there. So on the downstairs area, you just have, I wouldn't even consider it to be a kitchenette because there's no way to prepare food, but you do have a fridge. Then there's 2 little counters. One of them has a dishwasher with a microwave and the other one has a coffee machine. So you can have like some quick meals, make some coffee, stuff like that. You also have a piano in like that entryway. And then you have a little sitting room. Upstairs you have a loft area, so it's a lofted bedroom with a bathroom. I decorated it to be like maybe a older sons or older sim that might live with you, that maybe they want their own privacy. You can stick them there. It's perfect. It would not be, in my view, like a guest house because it is too detailed or too specific to be like for a guest. But you can change that. You can just change colors and change things around a bit and make it more like, how can I explain, more generic, which bedrooms that are for guests are quite generic. Anyways, then the back garden is quite large. You have a very large pool. I colored the pool green for some reason. I kind of liked the color of the water. I think it looks more natural. Maybe it can be a salt water pool. I don't know. It just looks nice. I like it. Then I kind of made a few like cutouts in the pool and I stuck the hot tub on top of it. And then on the other side, I created a little platform for a bar area, and there's just a few lounge chairs here and there. There's also like the kids' pirate ship. That is basically it. There's also a lot of balconies all over the house. So, there's a lot of outdoor areas for you to enjoy. And I think that is it. I fully believe I'm missing something. So 5 bedrooms, yes, 6 bedrooms actually. Oh, and 2 bedrooms are for kids. So one of them is that princessy room. Then you have another kid's bedroom. It has a toddler bed and a kid's bed. I did forget to put in a potty. So if you don't mind, and if you have a toddler, you will need to add that. I did pay very close attention so that I wouldn't forget a fridge like I did last time. So I checked multiple times that I did not miss it. Anyways, this is the house. I'm really happy with it, even though I had to be very quick. And yeah, so I hope everyone has enjoyed their Halloween. Halloween is something that is quite big in America. In England, it's not so much, not in the area that I live in anyway. In Portugal, where I'm originally from, it was quite big when I was a kid. Everyone would go outside and trick or treat. Here, you see a few people, but not too many. But now that Halloween is over, the best part of the year can come, which is the Christmas season, which is my favorite. I am a Christmas freak. I have very strict traditions in this house. So my kids, one of my kids' birthday is on the 6th of November. So we have Halloween until her birthday. Then we decorate for her birthday. And then the exact next day after it is the day that I start to slowly pull out a few decorations. I don't do my house in one day because that would be quite a lot, because I go everywhere in the house. I mean it. I have shower curtains that Christmas. I put flowers everywhere. I do everything, bedding. So it takes quite a while for me to do it, but I slowly start to sneak a Santa Claus here and there. So I am really excited to do that. I really want to start building like more Christmassy themed houses or winter themed houses, because I think they're very cute. I really wish and hope that the Sims team will give us some more Christmas decorations for this year. We do have, I believe, 2 types of Christmas trees. One of them is Basegame and one comes with Season. And Most of the Christmas decorations are seasoned, unfortunately. We do have a few, very little few at that, on the free holiday pack. I hope that they add more this year, just because we need some selection, and there's a lot of things that we can create. I don't know, if you want a specific type of table, you can, like, with move objects kind of create that, or whatever. There's a lot of ways to, like, skirt the system and, like, get what you want without them giving it to you. But Christmas trees are not a thing. There are pine trees that you can make smaller and put in your house, sure, but they won't have trees or decorations on it. It will just be a pine tree in your living room. That does not look very good. So I hope that they add a few more things, especially now that the game is free. More people will be playing it. Hopefully they will take into account and add a lot more free stuff for the people that only have base game. I think that is quite important. Now, I hope you enjoyed this house. I had to quickly do this house because I still wanted a video for this week, and I unfortunately lost the footage that I was building a little project of the video that was coming out supposedly on Wednesday. I was building a mini village, a lot of like little houses on one lot. That is something that I've done before, something that I want to do again. That of course will take me some time, because it's 6 houses instead of just one. So I'm going to take my time doing that during the weekend, and try to get a lot of builds ready for next week. Please press the bell notification, because there might be surprise videos coming out or any community posts, so that you can stay up to date. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is not very Sims related. It's mostly about my life, a lot of memes and TikToks. So there's a lot of that there. If you like it, my Instagram is linked on my channel as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to download this house or any other of my builds, then you of course can. You can find me on the gallery using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds and put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place